My name is John. I've been employed for the past 10 years as an automotive technician. Last June of 2010, a relative took a vehicle in for an oil and filter change and a possible oil leak. Now, he has used Meineke in the past because he has come to trust the store manager. Allegedly, they found numerous leaks in the power steering system, including the power steering pump, hoses, and the rack and pinion. They also allegedly found leaks in the valve cover gaskets and the front crankshaft seal. Now, after all was said and done, he was given a bill for over $2,200 and had to return the vehicle for a more substantial leak. This comeback would cost him an additional $1,000 plus. During my initial visual inspection on July 17, 2010, just 3 weeks since the last repairs by Meineke, I noticed the power steering rack and pinion's right boot was torn. And the rack and inner tie rod had rust and damage. The old pressure sending unit was not replaced as stated on the first invoice. The valve cover gaskets look as if they've had gasket sealant applied only. The power steering pump belt was not the correct one. Part number 5040437. Part number 5040437 does not fit this vehicle. The air filter was replaced as stated on the invoice, but the intake air temperature sensor was left disconnected, causing the check engine light to set a code. Also while inspecting, I noticed the left front tire's inner tire wear is causing the interior belt to start showing through, causing a safety concern. Now, after reviewing the two invoices, I noticed that Meineke double charged for labor. For example, the first invoice shows the power steering pump and the rack and pinion replaced, which would require the belt and hoses to be removed. But yet, on the second invoice, Meineke replaced the belts and hoses, charging for labor, which should have been taken care of during the first repairs if needed at all. Also, Meineke is price gouging parts. Meineke gets their parts next door from one of their vendors. The price for a rack and pinion for this particular vehicle last August was $597.99, but Meineke charged $999.01 for the same rack and pinion, a profit of over $400 for one part only. Meineke did not diagnose a power steering leak. They replaced all the power steering components except an inline cooler and the reservoir for a huge profit. On top of that, the engine oil and filter was never changed, known as the Jiffy Lube oil sticker. And the vehicle still leaks from the power steering unit. I tried to take care of the situation with the owner of Meineke, but to no avail. Also, an interesting fact came to light. The store manager no longer works for Meineke. In my second meeting with the owner, he stated that a couple of people had also quit. This complaint was based on Meineke's 1, failure to perform basic diagnostic procedures and basic repairs, 2, price gouging parts and labor, 3, incompetence over safety, and 4, their lack of principle and integrity towards the customer. This is the first in a series of videos that I will present to focus on the previous points just made. This is information that all consumers should be aware of. Thank you, and stay tuned.